Thank you, Ben. And before I get underway and talk about the players, the season that was, and what the future holds, firstly I'd like to echo Ben's sentiments about our supporters. We have an incredible group of loyal supporters and members, and to the people in the room, to those watching on the live stream at home, and to all those who came to our games, attended our functions, bought merchandise, or even came down to the ground to watch training and get an autograph. Thank you. We don't get too many opportunities to show our appreciation, but believe me, your support is never taken for granted and never goes unnoticed. So I know Ben's already thanked you, but I'd like the players in particular, but all coaches and staff at the North Melbourne Footy Club to be upstanding and thank what is the lifeblood of our football club, our members and supporters. I can't endorse what Ben said just earlier anymore. We may not have the most supporters, but we certainly have the most passionate. Certainly have the most loyal. To our players, we've worked really hard in recent times on our on-field brand, how we want to play, and what it means to pull on the North Melbourne jumper. This year I was immensely proud of what we achieved as a group. That's not to say I was happy with our ladder position. No one was. But the competitiveness we saw, the will to win and the camaraderie that was shown was truly encouraging and will hold us in good stead. We faced many challenges this year, and it could be said that true character is revealed in the face of adversity. Teams that finish in the bottom four are usually characterised by upheaval and a morale that is rock bottom. From our board led by Ben Buckley, to our executive and administration led by Carl Delina, to our football department led by Cameron Joyce, we've stayed rock solid, and it demonstrates the foundation that we're building for future success. With custodians of this calibre leading our club, the future is in good hands. Our club is still characterised by the enviable culture that previous generations of North Melbourne people have passed down. But ultimately, the morale of the playing group and the investment in the North Melbourne football team rests with the players. The coaches build the roads for the players to drive on, and they've driven the team exceptionally well this year. But there isn't a person who rides the roller coaster and wears the bumps and bruises in the AFL more than a senior coach's wife. While I lead the team on game day, there's no question that Penny is the senior coach in the Scott household. Penny, you are the best wife and mother, and I can't thank you enough for supporting me in doing what I love. Whilst tonight we celebrate the Syd Barker medalist for 2017, it's also a time of sadness in that we must farewell some people that have become the fabric of the North Melbourne Footy Club. Jack will elaborate more on a few of those, but it's certainly a part of the year that I dread, and unfortunately it's part of life in the AFL. As I said, Jack will talk about a few, but I want to mention one in particular. Lachlan Hanson's been an absolute pleasure to coach. We're all certainly going to miss Lockie floating across packs, taking intercept mark after intercept mark. But good luck with the next phase of your life, Lock. You should be very proud of your football journey, and Prue and the Hanson clan are always welcome at North Melbourne. I'm genuinely excited to be heading into an exciting new era with you all. The future's unknown in all aspects of life, but in terms of where we're headed and what we want to achieve as a club, I can assure everyone here tonight that from the board down, we promise to be aggressive in our pursuit of success. Ben's touched on it, but our desire to add some more elite talent to our list has been well documented, and for that we make no apologies. We'll continue our bid to add more top-end talent to supplement our young and exciting group. We go to the draft in November with pick 4, and that's the highest draft pick we've had since 2006. Yes, there's a mountain of work to be done, and after a well-earned break, It's only onwards and upwards when the young boys meet me in Utah on the 27th of October. Stick with us as we embark on this exciting new journey. Rest assured the club's in great hands, and stay with us because the future looks really bright. We built a great foundation, and I, for one, am extremely excited about what lays ahead for our club. To our fantastic support staff and volunteers, I personally want to thank you for another year of unwavering commitment and hard work. The support you've given me is immense, and we have a truly great and united group helping to provide the players with everything they need to win. Finally, to Jack, our captain. I can't speak highly enough of the way you led the side under great duress at times throughout this year, and I certainly don't want to embarrass Jack, but there were times throughout the season where we wanted to rest him, mainly to protect him from himself, because of a broken collarbone, because of cracked ribs, severely injured toe, which he's had fixed up just recently, but Jack simply refused to lie down and push through a lot of the time at his own expense. With a leader showing that kind of commitment, attitude and character to the club and to the jumper, the sky is the limit for this younger group.